who started about 12 years ago. And we have also the construction, the complex of the Diocesan Pastoral Center. These are the main two construction projects. We have some other projects. Some have started and then they were not projects for, they did not take much time, like the grave at Small Support, or the project of the mortuary at Mount Mary Hospital. There are many other projects ongoing in schools, in Sase, but I think I'm going to elaborate more on the
two giant projects.
The two giant projects, because these are really the project that will impact not only the diocesan community, but impact the whole Southwest, the whole country.
Interesting.
Yes, because when you look at the pastoral center, when you look at its purpose, so the pastoral center is not made only for the Christian of the Diocese of Buea, and it is not made only for Christian. A place where people can have accommodation, where people can organize seminars, retreat, and for seminars we have, you can belong to any creed. So even if you are not a Catholic, if you are not a Christian, you can come and organize your event at the pastoral center.
Well, you definitely need to be a Christian. Well, you should worship God to come to the center, I think so.
Yes, normally it is, what I'm saying is that it is a training people, and then to facilitate the organization of meeting, training, seminars.
Right.
So
it's a multipurpose center.
It's a multipurpose center. It's a multipurpose center. So this is why I am saying that to organize, you can organize a training that even an international organization can decide to
that falls under constructions, those for evangelization and so on. We generalize them, we just say they are projects, and that's what the common man knows. Like he said, we have the two construction projects to the Catholics, but it is open for everybody. They need to follow the rules and regulations of that pastoral center. Apart from that, we also then the cemetery at the small support also start. There was a cemetery there. There was a work being done there. We're done with that, and apart from that, we also have presbyteries or parishes being under constructions, and many of them. That under education, we could be talking of St. Pius Technical School down there in Limbe. It's under construction. We have the Catholic University. At the moment, they are done with then we can be talking also of the retirement, the home of retirement or retired priest, which is still in construction. And there are several little projects in our diocese, especially there are projects which are under construction, but slowly but surely we are arriving at the end of some of those projects. Like I was told today by the
Father Solomon, you.
Well, Yannick, I have been opportune to accompany the bishop in some of his assessment visits. There is the projects are being, the report is being done. We even have on the official website of the diocese, time and again, information is being passed. On Divine Mercy Radio and Television, Christians are told time and again, and the accounts are presented. So much so that we can see the projects are being executed, and the bishop is also time and again going out to look for money to cover some funds, because we cannot only continue to appeal to these partners to support us, and the Christians also, because we know very well that angels will not come down from heaven to build our churches or to give us decent schools or good hospitals. So it is part of the key responsibility of the Christians, and also thank God that some of the partners are seeing what is.
The first can call the local and internal goodwill mobilization. So we really have to thank all the Christians of the diocese and the people of goodwill, because if you imagine that they were able to carry the work of the co-cathedral till a certain level. It means that occupation, material, financial, everything. And the erection on the decking of the ground floor were also done to completion. The structural beams and columns and the mezzanine also done to complete staircase. The erection of blocks have already been prepared. We just now need what is remaining is lacking is assembling the component of the very soon we will receive the two containers, the two containers of tiles.
Interesting. Okay. Right. Now, what about the pastoral center? We've not talked about that.
Yes, about the pastoral center. The pastoral center is a complex of. As for now, we are targeting 2 main buildings going on, and after the 2 main buildings, now we have the big hall also that will be going on. But as for now, what is going on is the 2 buildings that are going on at the same time. And by mid-December, the completion of the foundation of the second building will be.
And now, let's break down these projects in terms of development project and humanitarian project. What are we talking about? And can you shed some light?
Before the crisis, the diocese was more involved in development project. And 17, the diocese now also were forced to get involved in humanitarian project because we have to give relief assistance to the people who are suffering.
So that were written, for instance, on development. You have development, leading church, finishing our churches, but it must go together. We cannot talk about development without the spiritual aspect.
That's holistic development.
Yes.
Because normally the development has all dimensions.
And that is what the bishop is struggling to do. If you look at this, of course, he aligned himself with the vision of his predecessor. It's a lot of darkness. The darkness is with all the crimes. We feel that at one point in time, people are thinking only about the.
It will be a great light because in the face of Cameroon, because very big structure, so it will even attract the tourists. So this is why I'm saying that we should look in all the aspects when we are talking about the co-cathedral. And also I think one of the most important things that we can also, many people are involved. So building the co-cathedral, also you have non-Christian who are coming. So it is another way.
Wow, interesting. Thank you very much, Mr. Chinda. We're going to be having a lot from you because you are our main resource. Father, looking at only just had some exponential progress and seem to be going so well and so on and so forth. What could be the possible explanation for this supposed progression?
Yeah, Mr. Nick, thank you very much. You do not need a soothsayer, the chief person in the chantier. You see him at times with they call it overall, with his maybe even putting on maybe kind of a helmet or what the shoes that you find yourself in the chantier, and he comes there without you even knowing. As far as projects are concerned, he's a kind of a follow-up. Like Mr. Chinda said, we may have many projects, but then if you are not guided on which we have to take at this particular time, on which you have to take we cannot best see these things going the way they go. Of course, you'll be asking yourself, why was it that they restart attention, maybe look with a kind of eye. All of them are being considered as, things that are going to help the common people, things that are going to help the lay faithful, things that are going to help the Christians in general, and things that are going to read. That is where you find us going nicely.
I'll add something on what Bishop Bibi is always like a constant supervisor that you don't. Sometimes after 6, when you are not so, when people are about to leave, 6:30, 7 p.m. So Bishop BB is giving report. Is giving account to people. So when you are giving report, you are accounting to people. People trust you more. So these are some of the things that at least really foster the fast changes that we are seeing be
left behind.
Left behind. So this change also push people to really
proactive.
Yes, to be very proactive. Nobody want to be considered as a lazy person, a lazy man in terms of project, in terms of implementing the our common vision in the diocese. So I think with that, the bishop has been able to mobilize, because I was saying that in 2021, 10 donors. So we receive Subsipal Foundation, we receive subsidies from the Archdiocese of
because I